Hey, Real Skinny, what's going on? Hope y'all are having a fabulous day one of the What is Shibboleth 7-day challenge. So I am making Tex Mex Egg Whites, and I'm breaking my fast, and so it is my breakfast, except it's 11:20 in the morning. So I'm kind of having brunch, I guess you could say. But I'm coming on just so I can show you guys how easy this is. And if you're kind of new, then maybe I can give you some tips, some tricks of some shibboleth things. So I've got my little camera set up. I've got my non-stick pan. You can see the fire underneath. And I'm gonna use my 0-calorie olive oil spray. So I don't use Pam. I like this because it is actually olive oil, and as you can see on the back, it's 0 calories. So I'm gonna spray that in the pan. As you can see, it's hot and ready to go. And I've got my egg whites over here that I've put salt and pepper in. It's six egg whites. And I did separate my eggs because I just have a lot of them. So instead of buying egg whites in a carton, which is totally fine to do, you can get like egg beaters. I buy I think it's called Pete and Jerry's. It's like an organic type of egg white, but you can buy whichever egg whites you want to. It doesn't really matter. But the Tex Mex Egg Whites is obviously your egg whites. And I'm going to just leave it in the pan for just a little bit to let it get cooked. I don't necessarily scramble them because it can be kind of messy in the pan. So I'm almost making it more like an omelet. So I just let that cook in there. I make a little, I don't know if you can see, but I make like a little hole like that and let the egg whites kind of get inside that hole to cook more on the bottom. And I actually learned that in home ec. If y'all can believe it or not, back in the day, they had home ec in high school. I went to Cedartown High School my 9th grade year, and I took home ec, and I learned that trick. So once it gets kind of cooked on that side, then I just flip it over. And you can see how pretty and brown it is. So good. So then I just let that heat up and continue to cook on that side. Hold on, I'm gonna go grab my plate. I have my 6-inch plate, and I'm just gonna take the egg whites and put them on the plate. And then the next step in this recipe, you guys, it's so easy, it's so simple. I have, I'll put a little bit more spray in the pan, even though it's non-stick. I just don't want it to stick. I take 1/3 cup of black beans. I've already drained them. I didn't rinse them, I just drained them. And you throw them in the pan. We'll turn that down a little bit. And then you take 2 tablespoons of salsa, any kind of salsa you want. Just 2 tablespoons on top of the beans. Ta-da. And just basically heat it up. And that is our category 1 lean protein, our category 6 black beans with our 2 tablespoons of salsa is your condiment. So this is a 1 + 6 + C for condiment. Now, you probably know why you can't use whole eggs with this recipe, because that's a 4 and we're adding a 6 to it. So that's the reason why I'd ask for egg whites. It keeps us in efficient fat burning by not spiking our blood sugar and our insulin with that 6 and then adding that extra fat in the category 4 whole egg. That would make our body want to store that fat. So that's why we're having it with egg whites. So as soon as your beans and your salsa are warmed up, turn off the heat. Pour it on top of my egg whites. Get all that good salsa out of the pan. And voila. we have Tex Mex Egg Whites. So simple, so easy. I'm like, just made that while we're watching this live video. So anyways, I will go back after and see if anybody had any questions, but thank you for joining in on my first eating episode of day 1 of What is Shibboleth 7-day challenge. All right, y'all have a good one. And I can't wait tonight to see everybody's food pictures. That's like my favorite part. So I'll take a picture of this before I eat it, and I'll download that or upload that post this evening. And tonight, I'm going to post a little bit later, but tonight we're going to have a group room here in the Real Skinny at 7:30. So if you're up around 7:30, I think it's just going to pop up that there's a group, and you can just say you want to join it. So if you guys have any questions or want to do anything like that, let us know. You do have until midnight tonight to join the challenge on the Shibboleth website if you're a member. But if you're non-member, you can also do the challenge with us. You'll find the recipe, the video on how to do the challenge pinned to the top of this group. If you can't find it, ask, comment below. I can tag you in it. So this is also a challenge for non-members as well. So I'm gonna go because I want to eat my Tex Mex Egg Whites hot. And I'll see you guys later.